Today's model is a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage in one of the growing suburban areas of Central Florida, all for under $380. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And today's episode is sponsored by Nick Long of AmeriFirst Home Mortgages, NMLS ID 398963. And guys, today I'm showing you a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, all single story, 2,110 square foot home with everything in the lot, the design, everything in for about $378,000, $380,000. They have some great inventory options that you can have a look at. First thing you would notice is you have this beautiful pavers that you get all the way leading to the front door. Now this is a builder model, so they're using the garage space as an office, so I can't go in, but as you go around you are going to see that this has a beautiful stone elevation as you see all the way around. So this is something that would be a part of that price that I quoted, depending upon what elevation you choose. And then you walk into this nice door with a 9'4" ceiling height for the first floor. So let's go inside and check out this beautiful model out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful model. Now guys, I am back in Haines City and this place is just growing like crazy. I remember when I first came in 2001, like Claremont and Davenport, there was pretty much nothing, and Kissimmee, and now everything is kind of expanded out. Now guys, if you are looking to buy a brand new home anywhere in Central Florida and Tampa areas, this is a great resource. Press that thumbs up button, show us some love, because we bring you 8+ models. And if you are relocating from a different state and you are just not sure which suburban areas you want to live in or where you want to live in, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I kind of go a lot deeper into the suburban areas. We talk about school, hospitals, shopping, dining, everything that there is to know. So as I walk in, you have the 6'8" door. I would have really preferred on a 9'4" ceiling, a 8-foot door, but that is something that you could do as a structural option if you choose to do that. Now this is a builder model, so it will have a lot of bells and whistles, but this specific model has some really good options in terms of what you could do, because you can actually have 2 suites if that's what you want, and this is all on a single floor. Now I have done models with different builders in the same community. Every builder has their own thing. You can also get up to about all of your closing costs paid and prepaid to a certain extent. So that is something that this builder will do. However, you do not get all the appliances like your washer, dryer, refrigerator. That is something that you won't be getting. So as I walk in, this is the standard tile. So this is something that you will have. All the wet areas will have the tile. And what I really like is look at the space that you have. Like, you know, you have some really good space. It's like really nice and broad. Some of the homes that I've seen that are similar to this, I've seen that they are a little bit skinnier. The foyer is a little bit skinnier, but this is really nice and broad. Now guys, when it comes to things like this, don't get carried away, because this is just a design option. It's just something so it looks good, something you can always do later on. And if you haven't watched my video on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, make sure you go ahead and check the playlist out, because that's where I discuss things of what you should be spending the money on and what you shouldn't be, so you get the more bang for your buck. So you have the very first bedroom right over here, and you have this nice big window bringing in a lot of light, and then you have all this space. Now, I'm not a big fan of this kind of closet door, because for the life in me, they're just falling off, and when you use them and when you have 2 kids, they're going to constantly kind of open up and close, and sometimes this thing kind of starts falling apart and then the door is falling on you. So that's just some personal take, but decent space right over here. You do have an option for just about $5,500 to $6,000. Now guys, don't quote me on the price, because the prices are still changing. They're not going as crazy as they have, but you have this kind of a semi-private dining area kind of tucked away in the corner, but you have an option to actually have a wall right there and make that bedroom into a full suite. So if you are looking and you know that you're going to be taking care, or you want a guest suite, then this could be a really nice option. I would personally prefer that, and the reason for that is when I have guests and family friends coming, I want them to be in my open living area. I want to mingle with them rather than having just formal setting. But if you are like it's a personal choice is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't matter. It just needs to work for you. And I always say this, guys, it's not the square footage of the house. What it really matters is how well the house shows. So right over here, you have the 2-car garage right behind this door. Now this is a builder model, so I can't go in because they're using this as an office like I stated up front, but you have a good amount of space right there for your laundry room. So you have a good room right over here. There's not enough room to build a wash station, but it's good. Now guys, keep in mind the washer and dryer do not come with the house. However, you just will have this rack right over here. And then as I turn around, the whole house kind of opens up. The other thing that I do want to point out is that you see these curves in this house all throughout. That is actually a standard feature, and you will have that. And as I go over here, you have the closet space over here. Now this actually technically is a pantry, because you have your kitchen right there and this is a pantry. It's a little bit further away, but you do have a good space right there. So it kind of goes around just a little bit, like it kind of goes and then turns around in an L shape. So you have a good amount of space right there. And then you also have this nook, and I would have personally preferred that to be a whole suite, because you have this room, this space right here. This could be used as a semi-formal dining, maybe not a very big table, but something like a round table would really work. But let's look at this kitchen. You have those extra lights, I would really love that. Now the standard with the builder is that you are not going to have the granite. It would be Senmica, and then the cabinet size is not 42, it's 36. However, all the inventory home in this community have been decked up, and so you will have the 9'4" ceiling. You will have something similar to this. The difference could be in the color, and then this is your typical appliances that you get, but it's a decent size island. You have a lot of space all around. Maybe a backsplash would be a good addition, which is easy to do, and you can always do that later on. But look at all the space that you have, and then you have all this space right here. So it just opens up, like you are sitting right there, and then you can pretty much look at the whole house. The whole family can enjoy, and it's just great. It's really nice. Sometimes I usually don't do that, but it's really nice, sometimes to sit down and just kind of, because I'm always up on my feet. And then you also have this covered lanai area. One thing I do want to point out, with most of the inventory homes, you do not have this option, and I really personally love this, because you go in there and it kind of opens up the whole space. Like this is your covered lanai area. If you're building from scratch, you have an option to turn this into, if you want to build a summer kitchen, which I would recommend to at least get the stub out, you could do that. But in the inventory home that they have right now, for the price that I quoted you, you're going to have those double doors that most of the houses have. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. So just do that. Now they are going to be doing phase 2, but right now they're just finishing up phase 1, and everything has been designed. Now guys, with the way the market is still pretty decently hot. It's not overly hot as it had been, because obviously the rates have gone up, and cost of getting the mortgage in terms of holding a house has gone up too. So the market is kind of changing a little bit in terms of the resale. I am seeing a lot of price cuts in the resale. There are some more options. It's not like crazy that there's no inventory, so there is some inventory coming up, so that's a good thing. Builders are more willing to work with you and give you more incentives. However, the prices, I have not seen they're slashing their prices yet. They will probably do. I know of a builder that did $40,000 in incentives for almost 2 weeks, and few of my clients that were on the wait list, that really helped, because they could really buy that rate down, make it more affordable, and then still have money left for the design center option. And then you have the other 2 bedrooms right over here. Let me go ahead and show you the first one over here. So you have a good amount of space. One of the good things that I love about my job is just the way it's decorated. I've never seen like a fluorescent yellow, or like just a yellow color. Like this is something that I haven't seen. But I have a 2.5-year-old, and this is what he would really like. He's into the wildlife, and he's like call himself a tiger and all that. This would be a really nice room, or this could also be a room if you're going to be working out of the office. You have this nice window, and then you have the similar size closet as you have seen, so with the double door. And then as I go across, you also have a little linen closet right over here. So good space, conveniently located. And then you have another bedroom right here. So now you can turn this into a 4 bedrooms 3-bathroom if you choose to do that option to make that into another suite, especially when you're living closer to Disney, which is about 30 to 45 minutes depending upon the traffic. A lot of families going to visit, so they can have that space while you still have the rest of the house. So that could be a good addition, or you can use that as an office space if that's what you want to do. So there's a lot of things you could do. I know of clients that have actually gotten, after they close, of course, they can make that a double door and make that a private den for an office, so they're not using a room or something else. Similar size closet right over here, and I got a little scared. I see this little dog. I was like, man, actually this happened to me one time. I was filming a home with Jones Home, and they had this little dog, a sculpture of a dog, and it looks so real. I kind of just went in like, oh, you know, that was a different thing. And then you also have a bathroom, which is a shower tub combination. So you have the white plain tile. Now what I would suggest is when you have something like this and you go to a design center to get that little stelo, brings that back, like it makes it look like nice. It just pops the thing out. You do have the Senmica with the undermount sink, similar kind of downers, but you have the regular tiles that is throughout the house. Let me know what you think. Now guys, when you call us, you know, you will be talking to one of our ISA. Their whole job is to get the information and connect you to the right agent, whether that be myself or somebody from the team who is an expert in the area that you're looking for. So just keep that in mind. So when you do call us, this is what we would be doing. We will just make sure that we make an appointment with you, set you up on a Zoom call, which is anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. In some cases, it's been an hour, because A, we want to put the face to the name. B, we want to basically show you exactly what you're looking. So when you do come down, you have already kind of narrowed it down rather than just going on a goose chase from one place to another. We will narrow everything down for you. So you're looking at something that fits your budget, that fits the criteria you have, so that we can assist you better. We don't want you to come down, look at 50 builder houses and get confused at 10 different places. Once we know what exactly your needs are, it is our job to make sure that we can guide you in the right process and take you around. Now you do have a little bit of space right there. Now this is where you have the handler, but they have a little bit of space right there that you could use that as a storage. So a lot of extra storage, but look at this master bedroom. Look at this, wow, look at so much space you have. I'm standing right here in the very corner, and look at all the space that you have. I would love an extra light. That's pretty much it. When you have a big room like this, that is something that I want you to keep an eye out. You know, you want to make sure you get that extra light if you go to the design center. See guys, what happened is that when, when there was like when there was crazy times where there was line out the door, most of the builders, was taking about 3 to 4 months to just get the permit. So most of the builder started a couple of spec homes because everything was going up. So they needed to buy all the stuff. In order to do that, they needed to spec a home out in terms of structural, maybe not so much on the design side, but structurally, because they need to get the right permit and get started, so that when somebody comes, because there was no inventory, and there's still a challenging market in terms of inventory. It's a little bit better than what it used to be, and at least the good thing is that you don't have that bidding wars. In some communities you do have that, but it's kind of dwindling down. You don't have that long waiting game, your escalation clauses, and then the builder is not giving you anything, and that is changing. So that is a good thing for you as a buyer now looking at this market. The downside is that the prices in terms of the interest rate has definitely changed, but that's where the builders are saying, hey, we'll buy the points so that it can make the house more affordable. Just some things for you to think about when you are looking. Make sure that you give us a call. If you're on the internet, typing things up, make sure you put our information, or let them know that you have an agent who's going to help and represent you, because we don't get paid by you, we get paid by the seller. So why not use our services for free and use somebody who does this every single day? We are boots on the ground for you. So let's look at the master bathroom. Really good thing about this is, other than that, you have the 2 sinks, and then you have the walk-in shower with the frame. But this is what I was talking about. When you have the white tiles, you have something like this, it kind of really pops out, but I really like. So this is definitely an upgrade in terms of the stelo you see right there, and then this space right here. But this is what I'm talking about in terms of why I like this house, because A, you have that water closet door, so that's really nice, comfortable space. but the most important is you have her closet, or actually his closet. It's a little smaller. You have this nice big closet right here, walk-in closet, and then right across from it, you have the other walk-in closet. Look at the size of this. This I love. Now, I don't know how long will I love it, because eventually things will get filled up and then they will take over that part too. Well, let me know in comments below if that's the case at your household too, but that's definitely a case at my household. And my wife has started to watch my videos a little more often, and she's a little upset because I'm just making her famous, I guess. I've actually had actual clients ask, but send me a picture of your closet. I'm like, true story. And I did that, and we have a huge closet, but hey, it is what it is. I hope you enjoy our videos and you get a lot of value out of it. And if you do, press that thumbs up button. We also have Orlando Home Show in Espanol, because we get a lot of clients. Now, I don't speak Spanish. My Spanish is poquito. However, I have a Spanish agent on the team, and we do the same thing. And when we are showing the home, we want to make sure that we show you the home really well. We take our time, so that's why some of our videos may be a little bit longer, but we want to show you so that you can really look at the house, that it really shows, it really does justice to the builder model that we are showing. I hope you get a lot of value. Press that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. Until the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.